Have you ever sat down to a meal and thought to yourself, I just don't need as much food as I used to? If you have, you're not alone. After 65, our bodies start changing in ways that are both subtle and significant. Our metabolism slows down a little, our muscle mass naturally decreases unless we actively maintain it, and sometimes, even our appetite shifts. But here's the tricky part. While we may need less food overall, we still need enough of the right kinds of food to keep us strong, energized, and independent. It's a balancing act, isn't it? Eat too little, and you risk losing muscle, energy, and even your spark for life. Eat too much, and you start dealing with weight gain, sluggishness, and even heart strain. But there's good news. Balancing portions after 65 doesn't mean starving yourself or obsessing over every bite. It's about learning how to nourish yourself smartly, kindly, and joyfully. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. In this video, I want to walk alongside you, not as some strict dietitian with a list of rules, but as a friend who's been there, figured it out the hard way, and now wants to share a better, easier path. First, let's talk about the idea of eating with purpose, not just out of habit. When we were younger, eating often came with multitasking, grabbing something while running out the door, eating just because the clock said it was lunchtime, or munching during a TV show without even thinking about it. But now's the time to slow down a little and really check in with what your body's asking for. Before you sit down for a meal, just pause for a moment. Ask yourself, am I truly hungry or just used to eating at this time? It's such a small habit, but it can totally change the way you connect with your body's real needs. One woman I know, her name's Linda, she's 68, started doing this simple check-in every time she reached for food. And she told me, it's amazing. Half the time, I realized I wasn't even hungry. I just wanted something to do. By pausing and being intentional, she naturally started eating just what she needed, no more, no less, and she felt lighter, more energized, and more in tune with herself within a few weeks. It's not about denying yourself. It's about listening, really listening, and honoring what your body truly needs. Another key part of balancing portions after 65 is focusing on quality over quantity. Think about it this way. Would you rather eat a big plate full of empty calories that leave you feeling tired, or a small, colorful plate packed with foods that give you energy, strength, and protection? When you fill your plate, think about what every bite is doing for you. Are you getting protein to keep your muscles strong? Are you getting fiber to keep digestion easy and steady? Are you giving your heart the healthy fats it needs to beat strong and steady? It's not about eating tiny bird portions. It's about making every bite count for something real and nourishing. And here's a tip that made a huge difference for me and for so many others. Use a smaller plate. I know, it sounds almost too simple to matter. But it works. When you use a smaller plate, your portions naturally shrink, without you even feeling like you're missing out. Psychologically, a full smaller plate feels abundant, satisfying. And that little visual trick helps you feel completely content while eating just the right amount for your body's new needs. George, who's 71, shared with me once. I switched from dinner plates to salad plates, and you wouldn't believe the difference. I didn't feel deprived, I just felt comfortable. No more heavy, bloated feeling after meals. Isn't that the goal? To finish a meal feeling satisfied, energized, and light, not heavy and sluggish. And remember, you can always go back for more if you truly need it. Starting with smaller portions doesn't mean you're restricted. It means you're giving your body a chance to say, "Hey, that's enough," before it's too late. Food is fuel, but it's also joy. It's family dinners, it's laughing with friends, it's treating yourself after a walk on a sunny day. Eating less doesn't mean losing that joy. It means protecting that joy by keeping your body light, strong, and ready for all the beautiful things you still want to do. And speaking of protecting joy, another small habit that helps with balancing portions is slowing down while you eat. Your body's fullness signals take about 15 to 20 minutes to kick in after you start eating. If you eat too fast, you can easily go way past full without even realizing it. So try this. Take a deep breath before your meal. Put your fork down between bites. Savor the flavors. Enjoy the textures. Notice how your body feels as you eat. You're not racing to finish. You're giving your body time to catch up, to tell you when it's at just the right amount. It's a beautiful, respectful way to eat. And over time, it becomes second nature. When we nourish ourselves thoughtfully, when we listen, when we slow down, when we make every bite full of goodness, we don't just take care of our bodies. We take care of our hearts, our joy, and our futures. And that's where real health lives. Now that we've talked about eating with purpose and focusing on quality, let's gently move into a few more simple ways to stay balanced, energized, and satisfied after 65. Now that we've explored the power of slowing down, listening to your body, and focusing on smaller, more nourishing portions, let's dive a little deeper into something just as important: balancing your meals throughout the day. You see, after 65, many people find that big, heavy meals just don't sit right anymore. You might eat a big dinner and then feel uncomfortable all evening, bloated, sluggish, maybe even a little regretful. It's not that your body can't handle food anymore. It's that it craves a different rhythm, one that's gentler, more supportive, and easier to digest. One of the simplest shifts you can make is eating smaller, balanced meals more frequently rather than loading up all at once. This keeps your energy steady, helps manage your blood sugar naturally, and gives your digestion a much-needed break. Imagine your body like a beautiful old engine. It still runs strong, but it runs best when you give it smaller amounts of fuel regularly, not when you flood it all at once. Patricia, who's 70, told me about the change she made last year. She used to eat 2 large meals a day, skipping breakfast, having a big lunch, and an even bigger dinner. She often felt tired and uncomfortable. Now, she eats 3 light meals and 1 or 2 small, healthy snacks during the day. She said, "I feel lighter, more alive, and I'm not dragging myself through the afternoons anymore." Isn't that the feeling we all want? Another small but powerful trick is balancing your plate with the rule of 3. Here's how it works. At every meal, aim to include a good source of protein, like eggs, chicken, beans, or yogurt. A colorful vegetable or fruit, for fiber and vitamins. A healthy fat, like olive oil, avocado, or nuts. It's simple. It's not about complicated meal plans or strict counting. It's about making sure your body gets a little bit of everything it needs: strength from the protein, energy and healing from the produce, and healthy support from the fats. When your body gets a bit of each, it feels satisfied naturally. You'll find that you aren't reaching for extra food mindlessly because your body's needs are being truly met. And it's not about eating big portions of each. It's about a little scoop of this, a little bit of that, enough to nourish you, not overwhelm you. Think about a plate with a small piece of grilled salmon, a handful of steamed broccoli, and a few slices of avocado. Or a bowl with Greek yogurt, some fresh berries, and a sprinkle of walnuts. Simple, balanced, delicious. And these kinds of meals don't just satisfy your hunger, they protect your muscles, support your bones, nourish your heart, and even lift your mood. All the things that matter most after 65. Now, speaking of mood, let's not underestimate the emotional side of eating after 65. Sometimes, food isn't just about physical hunger, is it? It's about comfort. It's about tradition. It's about emotions that sneak up on us when we least expect it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Food is meant to be joyful. But when you're trying to balance portions and protect your health, it's important to notice when you're eating because you're hungry versus eating because you're lonely, bored, or stressed. A lovely woman named Jean, who's 72, once shared with me how she made peace with this. Whenever she felt a sudden craving for something heavy or extra, she would pause and ask herself, am I feeding my body or am I feeding my feelings? If she realized she was feeling lonely or stressed, she would first do something kind for herself, call a friend, take a walk outside, or sit down with her favorite music, and then reassess whether she was truly hungry. It's a gentle practice, but it makes a huge difference. Because true nourishment isn't just about food, it's about caring for your whole self. And that brings me to another piece that often surprises people: hydration. Believe it or not, many seniors mistake thirst for hunger. Our sense of thirst naturally dulls as we age, so sometimes when we think we're hungry, we're actually just a little dehydrated. That's why staying hydrated is a secret weapon for balancing your appetite. Before every meal, try drinking a glass of water. It helps prepare your digestion, and sometimes you'll find that you need a little less food to feel satisfied. A refreshing glass of water or a cup of herbal tea between meals can also help keep you feeling energized and clear-headed throughout the day. And trust me, your heart, your skin, your joints, they all benefit from better hydration too. So to gently wrap up this part of our conversation, balancing portions after 65 is not about strict diets or deprivation. It's about slowing down, listening with kindness, and choosing foods that truly serve you, body and soul. It's about tuning into the quiet signals your body sends, honoring your true hunger, filling your plate with care, not with pressure, savoring every bite, every flavor, every nourishing moment. You deserve to feel light, energized, and alive every single day. And it starts with these small, loving shifts. Now, as we keep building on this foundation, let's move into how you can make portion balancing a beautiful, effortless part of your everyday life without feeling like you're missing out on anything at all. As we move toward wrapping up our conversation today, I want you to hear this loud and clear. You are not giving something up by eating less. You are giving yourself something far greater, the gift of lightness, energy, and freedom. So often after 65, the narrative we hear is about slowing down, about losing strength, about shrinking our world. But you are choosing a different story. You're choosing to live on your own terms, vibrant, intentional, and fully alive. Balancing your portions isn't a punishment. It's a celebration. It's you telling your body, I respect you. I want to feel good inside you. I want to keep dancing, traveling, laughing, loving, and living in you for as long as I can. And the beautiful thing is, it doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need a fancy diet plan. You don't need to count every calorie or measure every bite. You simply need a few moments of connection every day with your body, your plate, and your heart. Start with small, colorful plates. Listen for real hunger. Choose quality over quantity. Slow down and savor. Trust your body to tell you what it truly needs, because it will if you give it the chance. And know this, it's okay to have days when you overeat a little. It's okay to enjoy a slice of cake at a birthday party or to indulge in an extra helping at a holiday dinner. Balance isn't about being perfect, it's about returning, gently and kindly, to the practices that make you feel good more often than not. You are building a way of living, not a prison of rules. And every small choice you make adds up. One lighter, nourishing meal. One glass of water before lunch. One moment of gratitude before eating. One smile as you listen to your body saying, "That's enough, thank you." These moments are your building blocks for strength, for independence, for vitality well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. You deserve to move through your days with ease, to feel comfortable in your body, to trust yourself. And that power, that confidence, starts right here, right now, with the next meal you choose. So let me ask you, speech balloon, what's one small, loving change you could make to your meals today? Maybe it's choosing a smaller plate. Maybe it's adding an extra serving of vegetables. Maybe it's simply pausing before you eat to check in with your hunger. Whatever it is, start there. Start small. Start with love. And if you feel inspired, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Tell me, backhand index pointing right, what's one habit you're excited to try to balance your portions after 65? Your story could be the encouragement someone else needs today. If you found this video helpful, if you feel even a little more empowered or hopeful after watching, please give it a like. It truly supports this channel and helps more amazing people like you find this community. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe for more videos just like this. Simple, heartfelt advice for living your strongest, happiest, most vibrant years. Because you're not done growing. You're not done thriving. You're not even close. You are just getting started. Here's to eating with joy, living with purpose, and embracing every beautiful day ahead. Glowing star, stay vibrant. Stay powerful. Stay you. Glowing star. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, keep listening to that amazing, wise body of yours. It knows the way. And so do you.